Hi there, welcome to the third episode of the AYOSA interview series. Today we're gonna be interviewing one of the most loved teachers of this prestigious institution. He is the man of excellence who has played a pivotal role in not only honing the English speaking skills of numerous students but also in shaping their lives by mentoring them, and was also the housemaster of none other than Mahindra House. So let's find out who he is.
Good, sir. So pleasure to meet you, sir. Yeah, yes. So, I have heard so much about you, sir, but this is the first time I'm meeting you, actually. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And you stay so close by, I didn't knew about that.
No, I stay in Chandigarh.
You stay in Chandigarh, sir? Okay. So, you've come specially for this series.
Yes, for this course.
Just a few things of your time, sir, if I can know. I know that you have been a change maker at YPS, and the riding which has got started here was your contribution.
Yes.
And I come from Mayo where we had 70 horses, sir.
Oh,
So you
yes,
can understand.
we brought 10 from there.
10 from
and,
there?
Yes, 8 from Meerut.
Ajay, 8 from Meerut, sir. Okay.
Police.
Ponies, okay.
Cast away those. So that's very good.
Nice,
So
nice.
I think your boys play polo also.
They play polo, so we have requested a huge amount of
Oh,
contribution to riding and everything, sir.
acha. Very
But now my boys are YPS boys, sir.
Yes.
So this is my Karam Bhumi now, sir.
Very good.
But so nice to meet you, sir, and so nice to have you here.
I was here for 31 years.
31 years, sir.
31 years.
So 64 to 95.
Yes.
And you had your English, so I was meeting the English Health Department just taught by, and then I came to know about you also, that you had taught English.
So kind of you, and it's very lucky meeting, I must say.
So it's a pleasure is ours, sir, and
Yes.
so all the best, sir. We'll meet again, sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
so-
I know you have a busy schedule today, a podcast with Karan. Yeah. All the best, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir. Thank you so much for accepting our invite to do this interview series with us today at AYOSA and at the YPS. So how have you been doing lately?
Oh, I have been enjoying my stay in this free world after my retirement from YPS. And I had missed many things because I was always busy with one project or the other. And then I thought of refreshing myself with all those things which I have missed in life so far.
Okay. And
Thank you very much for inviting me. And it reminds me about my good old days and the time I spent here at YPS.
pleasure is totally ours, sir, that you came, and I'm hoping. So where are you based, sir, these days currently?
I have been living in Chandigarh
Okay.
and kept myself busy with research, thought of things in Sikh history and Sikh culture.
Okay. So, but I also came to know that you were also based in Patiala as well, or like just
I have a house here in Patiala also. Whenever I feel a little bored at Chandigarh,
Okay.
I come to Patiala,
Okay.
and I have links with Patiala, I think more than 32 years, because I passed my B.Ed from State College of Education, Patiala,
Okay.
and
We'll come to that part as well, sir. So just want to know as well. So now you're saying you're Patiala in Chandigarh. So were you originally from Patiala itself or like
no,
Chandigarh?
no, I am from my village, Benra.
Okay. I think that's the commonality between us as
That
well.
is, still I maintain a house over there
Okay.
that
And
we might see tomorrow.
okay. And sir, and because you come from Benada, then how did the journey started, if I may ask, like Benada to Patiala? And like think as people say that you were here in YPS for in the early 60s. So Benada journey started when and how does thing came from Benada to Patiala?
There's something mysterious. When I was 8 years old, I thought of visiting Patiala on Basant Panchami.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I ran away from home uh,
At the age of 8.
without telling anyone that I am going to Patiala. So I came here by train, follow the Sangat,
Mm-hmm.
going to Dukhanwaran Sahib.
Okay.
There, after paying my respects, regards to the great Gurus, I visited Kila Mubarak also,
Mm-hmm.
and that was my first connection with Patiala. I felt something mysterious,
Mm.
some attraction
Okay.
in this. So you will find this would be realized later on after 20 years or so.
Okay. And so, because you ran away, so what were your family doing? Like, what was your family business? Were they in business back in Benada, or what was the work that your parents used to do?
Actually, people living in the villages are mostly farmers, tilling the land.
Okay.
So my father was alone, uh, no brother at that time.
Mm-hmm.
We had land near about 100 acres.
Okay.
So we could give it on batai, we used to call it.
Okay.
And
Similar to take care, like
beg your pardon?
giving it on lease or something to the other people, or like you were only plowing it yourself.
No, my father looked after.
Okay.
So, but he was not tilling the land.
Okay.
And that part continued, and
Mm-hmm.
we were four brothers. Three of us went to the school and colleges,
Mm-hmm.
but one he decided to look after the land.
And you were the eldest, sir.
I am the eldest.
Okay. And so, but then the other question comes up over here specifically that in those times, general occupation followed by the people were farming. And what exactly motivated you to then follow the other path of going into the education, and that too coming from such a small village? So, how did that thing came up?
I must say it was my teachers who inspired me to come to this city, in short words. But Shri Jyotiram ji, he was very kind and considerate.
Mm-hmm.
He used to look after my interests also. Then he said, look here, you have land, you can afford, well, you must go to England to do your law from there.
Okay.
So that is how that little seed in the brain kept on growing,
And this was would
and
this was early
and
40s.
it was because of that only I took interest in higher education.
Okay. And this would have been early 40s or late 50, early 50s?
No, it was in 50s.
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 Okay.
I got double promotions
Okay.
because I went to school very late
Okay.
at the age of 10 or 11. So
And
then I skipped the grades,
mm-hmm.
5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, like that,
Okay.
and then passed my 10th class from Arya High School, Dhuri.
Okay.
So uh, then I joined college,
Mm-hmm.
Ranbir College, Sangrur, Government One,
Okay.
and then, after some years, uh, because in 57 I got my first degree of BA. It was a problem. Now, what should I do after this?
Okay.
So, no one in the village could guide me. That was the problem.
But the another follow-up question also came in like, but how was your father agreeing you to like you should go and study and not help him in the tilling of the land or plowing of the land? So what exactly?
He was half willing to send me away because he was pinning his hope that I would look after the land and the family after this.
Mm-hmm.
And but I said, let me get education, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'll look after the family in a better way.
Okay.
So he agreed, but the events took place in a strange way. Waterlogging started in our village,
Mm-hmm.
and we were very, very badly hit. It was very difficult to get two meals every day.
Oh, is it?
So, from such a big chunk of land,
Mm-hmm.
it was difficult for us to get proper meals and proper milk and other things. But, I had decided, let me pass my postgraduate,
Mm-hmm.
then I'll look after the family and work hard. And it happened as planned.
That's great. So you were talking of you went to Ranbir College in Sangrur and did your BA over there. So how was your experiences studying in those days? Do you have any vivid memory of those times studying in colleges in Sangrur or studying in Dhuri at the Arya school?
Yes, uh, one of your relation, Jagdish Kumar,
Okay.
he was from Badni.
Okay.
He used to inspire me. He said, if you pass this degree, you can become a very good lawyer. If you pass this 12th class examination and
Mm-hmm.
with good marks, you can become an engineer, you can become a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, he used to talk and exchange views with me.
And this would have been in the Arya school, Dhuri.
Yes, this happened Arya High School and in the beginning going to Sangrur also.
Okay. Okay. And then what happened post Sangru when you completed, as you mentioned that you said that there was nothing to do. So what made you then Sangru came to Patiala then?
Well, coming to Patiala was a bit late because I came here to Mahindra College.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the students were very, very noisy. They were not interested in studies, they were interested in passing their time only.
Mm-hmm.
So I told my father I will not go to Mahindra College, I'll go to some other college. Then I went to Hoshiarpur.
Okay.
There from the Punjab University has been brought from Lahore,
Okay.
and the classes in English and sciences were started at Hoshiarpur.
Mm-hmm.
So I went over there, but that night, the first night at Hoshiarpur, I could not sleep because I was thinking all the time, oh, my family has borrowed money
Mm-hmm.
for my education. So we are under debt and it is going to increase every month.
Mm-hmm.
So then it would be difficult for the whole family to survive as a free citizen. So then I ran back from Mr. David. He was the principal. He said, Mr. Deol, I'll attend to you. You just wait outside my office. I
Mm-hmm.
went over there. Then I thought, this is the time to decide something for the whole life. So I ran away from there also
Okay.
and came to Government College, Ludhiana.
Okay.
It enjoyed good reputation in those days,
Mm-hmm.
Government College. So then I took admission in Government College, Ludhiana in postgraduate class,
Mm-hmm.
MA in English Literature.
Okay.
So from there, after passing this MA in English Literature, I came to Patiala for my teacher's training known as B.Ed. So
And
this is how
but
I came to Patiala.
but then who guided you, sir, and what motivated you to choose education or the teaching as a profession if after post graduation, or you didn't thought of going into other professions such as copywriter or editing in those days?
Actually, when I started taking interest in studies, I was always thinking I would become a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
But when I went to Sangrur,
Mm-hmm.
there I didn't know that for becoming a doctor, biology subject is needed.
Okay.
It was not there,
Okay.
so I did not like to change the college at that time,
Mm-hmm.
going somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I said, all right, I'll manage without biology,
Mm-hmm.
botany and zoology, etc. So I passed FSC with non-medical. So then after passing non-medical, I could become an engineer.
Yes.
So again, some problem was there. I could not join engineering college.
That's how you
So,
came.
but then I thought, oh, there is a better way. Why not take up human engineering, become a teacher, and
That,
teacher job quite interesting. So this is the way I used to think, and then took admission in State College of Education, Patiala.
and I remember once we were talking earlier, you also told that when you were in Ludhiana for your postgraduate, you were you in hostel, sir, or used to
No,
do?
I was only for 1 month in a rented house.
Okay,
Uh, I used to travel every day
okay,
from village to Dhuri on cycle,
okay,
from Dhuri to Ludhiana in train, and from Ludhiana, from the railway station to the government college on foot again,
okay.
2 miles.
Around five
So
kilometers.
no bike was there
Hmm.
on foot. So that way, 4 miles, then train journey, then going on bicycle from Dhuri to Bendra.
Okay.
So this was my life's routine every day.
When you were
Very hard one,
very
and
hard
I
one.
got tired very badly in those days.
Hmm.
So that was the problem.
And then once you came in the State College of Education, Patiala, and I think back after a couple of years, once you ran away from home, as you mentioned, at the age of 88. So, what age you would have been over there, and how was your experience doing a B.Ed? And was it a necessary thing to do B.Ed in those days as well to teach come in the teaching profession?
For teaching, B.Ed was a must
Okay.
because one could not get proper grade without the teaching degree. So I took admission thinking that I should get good money so that I could look after my family by spending that money. So that is why I decided to be a student of State College of Education, Patiala.
Okay. And but before that, did you had any chance to work somewhere, or you were still
Yes,
just
I had a chance for 2 years
okay?
because money was needed.
Okay.
And I may tell you, I tried to borrow the money, but I was disappointed at every place. Uh, no money. So then I decided to earn the money myself. So I joined Khalsa School, Thuri, and then for
But
1 year I worked very hard
hmm,
and saved near about 3,000. That was enough in those days for my 1 year stay in the hostel and looking after the family also.
and so, but 3,000, I think it would have been mid 50s as you're talking of. But the thing is, you said money was a problem, but you were coming from a family which owned 100 acres of land. So still there was a problem with the money, and that you had to.
The problem was waterlogging.
Okay,
Every crop was destroyed by waterlogging.
okay,
And whatever we had saved in those days,
mm-hmm,
that was spent
okay,
because no green fodder for the cattle
mm-hmm,
and no wheat for the family also.
okay,
That was the problem. So, uh, although my grandchildren in these days they have asked me this very question,
mm-hmm,
oh, we had so much land, Nana ji or Dada ji, so they call me and but you had no money. So I said this water logging was the cause and it continued up to 1970 something.
okay,
So then we, because two of us got in service, I was a teacher and my younger brother, he went to the army as
mm-hmm,
an NCO, non-commissioned officer.
okay.
So we saved money, pooled the money, and we got back again to the same routine, good living, as they call it.
Okay, okay. And so you were in which school when you were teaching in Dhuri for the 2 years, as you mentioned?
Malba Khalsa High School, Dhuri.
And what was the salary in those days, if I may ask?
When I started, it was 60 rupees, only 2 rupees every day.
That's it.
And then they gave me 80 rupees, then
Okay,
100. When
okay,
I passed my B.Ed from State College, then I requested for the revised grade.
okay. And then I think revised grade, and then you went to 100, and then 80, and then 100 rupees per month
Yes,
to
yes.
over there. And then what happened next when you were post your beard and all? Did you stayed within the school itself in Dhuri, or you tried to move ahead? What was the story ahead?
When I requested the management to enhance my salary from 100 to 124,
Mm-hmm.
they disagreed and they said, well, this is just like pension. You get food from home and you come here and teach,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever salary you get, that is your saving. I
Mm-hmm.
said that is all right, but that is my right also.
Yes.
So then they said, sorry, we can't give you. Then I told them, I'm sorry, I cannot teach here with such a low grade when I
Okay.
am a trained teacher.
Okay.
And that is also with experience.
Mm-hmm.
I applied for lecturership at Guru Sir Sudhar.
In
That is
Ludhiana.
in Ludhiana.
Okay.
So then I got the job over there. Well, after 1 year, less than 1 year, they asked all the newly recruited teachers, lecturers, well, we don't need your services from March to August.
Okay.
So,
Because of the summer break?
yes, but meanwhile, I had applied for the Senate school job.
Okay. And Sainik school, which Sainik school, sir? Was it in
Senate
Punjab?
school, Bhubaneswar, capital of Orissa in those days.
Okay.
And I visited that school after 50 years last year also, along with my members of the family.
Oh, that's so good. And but in Sainik school, how did the Bhubaneswar thing came? Like a boy going from Punjab, within Punjab in those days was also a very tough thing, or even to go. But then, how did Bhubaneswar directly came into picture?
Bhubaneswar came in the picture because uh, there were already two Senate schools in Punjab. There was no Haryana in those days.
Okay.
So the capacity of these two Senate schools was considered. Then Sardar Pratap Singh Karam wanted another Senate school.
The then Chief Minister of
Then
Punjab.
they refused. Ministry refused. Then he said, I would send the boys, giving them scholarships to these schools. The ministry agreed.
Which ministry, sir? If I may?
Was because nothing was lost by them. So then they forwarded my name, Ministry of Defense forwarded my name after the interview to Senate School Bhubaneswar because Punjabi boys were there and one teacher at least from Punjab was needed to look after their religious, social needs.
Well-being of them.
Yes. So I was recommended and I had to go because there was no job here in Punjab in those days. Once our services were, discontinued by the management. So that was that.
And how was your reaction? How was the reaction of your family then? Because going so far.
My people did not like my going so far because it was 4 days journey by train, Bhubaneswar in those days. So, but I said, what I will do here, I am not fit to look after agriculture and there is no agriculture reaction or action going on
Because of the
waterlogging. So it should be all right if I go there and earn. And there was a better grade over there also.
Okay.
So I had to go and I got a good grade over there.
Okay. And how was your experience then working at the Bhubaneswar in those days? Because a Punjabi person going over there, usually the change of the food is also a bigger problem for a person going in a different community. And so, how was your in total experience working in the Bhubaneswar?
Bhubaneswar people, you would be surprised to know that people were very, very poor.
Oh,
There was no middle class in Orissa.
okay.
Either it is very rich people owning mines,
Okay.
copper, etc., and poor people, no shoes.
Okay.
I was surprised when I landed in Bhubaneswar early in the morning. I saw all the policemen without shoes.
Policemen also without the shoes.
Policemen without shoes. Then 2 days later on, there was 15th of August celebration. I was invited over there and I saw again the same. And I saw the MLAs in one dhoti and I saw the MLAs barefooted.
I think that's the culture
Poverty.
also, but the dhoti is also a culture also of that the dress code as well.
That was just because they could not afford better dresses.
Okay.
Biju Patnaik, he was their leader and he looked after the whole of Odisha in those days.
Okay.
Biju Patnaik.
Okay.
I saw Madam Gandhi from very near distance over there.
Okay. And it would have been early 60s. So what time?
62.
62, 1962.
Uh,
Okay. And then the school itself, how was the school of Sainik School, Bhubaneswar?
Sainik School, it was financed by the Ministry of Defense
Okay.
and it was, the building was quite good,
Okay.
but you know, the food according to me was not good because I lost 17 kilos over there.
Oh, that's too much.
Too much. I was a strict vegetarian and nothing more available. I could not cook. So I had to accept whatever was given in the mess.
Mm-hmm.
Mess could give us fish and rice
Mm-hmm.
or vegetables or rice and curd which was prepared from the milk which was supplied to poor people by the United Nations.
Okay.
So you can well imagine
The quality of the milk.
quality of the milk
Yeah.
extra and rice very rough would not go down from here.
Okay.
Every draught I had to take water
Okay.
to take it to the right place.
As we were saying, so that people were very poor and your food was a big problem in the Sainik School Bhubaneswar because you were strictly veg. So how long did you stayed there, sir, then?
About 9 to 10 months
Okay.
because of the summer holidays and winter break.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so then I decided, well, I cannot live here for long because I had lost so much weight. And then, as you know, uh, God helps only those who need His help, not others.
Mm-hmm.
So then, one day when I was very unhappy, I decided to write letters to all my friends known to me at State College. And one of them was Mr. N.C. Gupta. Mr. Naresh Chandar, he replied to my uh, he
Letter.
replied to my questions and to my uh, job seeking problem. And then he said, well, if you could send your application quickly, then I could help him.
And but how could he help, sir? And when you mention of NC Gupta, I remember when we were talking earlier, you were mentioning that there was a very great how you met basically NC Gupta ji in the state college. And was he your? I think
Aha,
yeah, yeah.
yes, yes,
That was
yes.
also a time you were telling.
Yes, 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 yes. Mr. N.C. Gupta was a great help. It was God sent gift to me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we were all postgraduates,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, we were accepted as students. Then they asked us to deposit the fees, and then there was long queue, and in that queue, Mr. Naresh Chandra Gupta was standing in front of me
Okay.
just for the sake of fun because he was having bald head.
Okay.
So I said, sir, have you come to deposit the fee of your daughter? He said, twitching his eyebrows and lips, oh, no, no, no. It myself, I'll be a student again. I, I kept quiet after that. But the next day we met, we started talking about intimate things and we became very good friends. And well, this meeting, this touching the shoulder, it turned to be a great boon in my life. It changed the course of my life. And then one day he asked me, Deol, are you free in the evening? I said, yes, I am always free for you. So he said, come to me, come to my house, and I'll show you the plays staged in our school. I said, all right. I may tell you, Mr. N.C. Gupta had gone on 1 year's leave.
Okay.
Took leave for 1 year from the administration of YPS.
Oh, so he was working as a teacher here. So he was working as a teacher in YPS.
He
then.
was working as a teacher of physics.
Okay.
So I went over there to his house, and then both of us went to Fulkia house, and no, headmaster's house.
Okay.
It was known as headmaster's house
Okay.
in those days. So I sat at the end of the hall. Then after some time, Mr. N.C. Gupta was called by the headmaster, Colonel Goldstein, and he said something to him. And Mr. N.C. Gupta, he came to me. He said, Mr. Deol, I talked about you to the headmaster. He says, well, ask him to judge the plays.
Okay.
I said, why? I have come to witness the plays. You have asked me to judge the plays. He said, no, the third judge has not come.
Okay.
It was a tradition.
Okay.
3 judges from outside would be invited to judge the plays
I think
every year.
it is till date as well. It is a tradition till date as well.
Yes.
The judges come from outside only.
Outside only,
Yeah.
impartial judgment.
Yes.
Because tough competitions were there.
So was it an English play then? Was it an English play that's why they were calling you to judge it?
It was
English play? Like was it?
English play, Hindi play, Punjabi play.
Okay.
Each house, the 3 houses, they had to stage the plays of all the regional languages.
Okay.
So then I said, all right, if the headmaster wants, I will definitely go and judge the plays. Because I knew Punjabi very well, Hindi first class, and English literature, of course, I had passed my MA.
Post-graduation.
So that was not difficult for me. But then I observed Colonel Goldstein's behavior. He was playing with the children who were coming from outside in line, and then he was doing kut-kut, to the little ones. I was very happy. See this headmaster, Englishman, and loving the children so affectionately. So then I, in my dreams or trance, you may call it, I pray to God, oh God, give me the strength. I may also send my children over here. I think on the hotline this message was carried to God, and it was definitely after a few years this dream was realized.
That's so good to hear. And like, but then when you say realize, so it means that when you wrote a letter to NC Gupta ji, so he was applying for YPS only for you then.
Yes, yes, yes.
So was it an easy thing to get into YPS, like getting the job? Was it a very easy thing in those days?
It was difficult because YPS standard was much better than the schools in the city. So it was very good if a child could be admitted. So that means he knows the basic things of life if he could be admitted to this school. So uh, I think Colonel Goldstein had read something in my face also that this is the man whom we should hand over the little children. Because
Okay.
entrusting the little children is a very difficult job.
Yes, it is.
So now let me take you to Sainik School Bhubaneswar
Okay.
because I had contact with Mr. N.C. Gupta and wrote a letter to him that you send this application to the office and I will proceed. They, he submitted my application. Then I was asked by the office to come for interview during the holidays. So I went over there during the holidays. Sorry, I came to this office down
Okay. The headmasters, it was,
headmaster's
I
one
think, downstairs those days.
downstairs, and he asked me a few questions. Well, he said, I would like to have my vice principal also. In those days, we called senior tutor.
Okay.
So, Mr. Anand, M.K. Anand was the senior tutor in those days.
But wasn't he for the junior school principal?
Later on,
Okay, later on.
later on, because there was tie between two persons, so this was
Okay.
handed over to Mr.
Anand.
M.K. Anand.
Okay.
So then I'll have full interview. I said, all right, sir. And after 2 days, I went over there with all my degrees and recommendations. So there were Sardar Gurdayal Singh, Mr. M.K. Anand, Mr. Chatkara, so the headmaster himself. Everyone got satisfied with the interview. And Colonel Goldstein told me, well, Mr. Deol, I'll have you as a teacher here, but I can't give you the appointment letter just now. You go back to your Sainik school. When I'll send the appointment letter, when you receive it, then you submit 1 month's notice.
Okay.
So I said, all right, sir. Then I went back to Sainik School, Bhubaneswar. All the time I was waiting for the appointment letter. The appointment letter was not received by me. Then I wrote to Mr. N.C. Gupta what has happened, how it was torpedoed by someone. He said, one gentleman from the royal family has joined
Okay.
as a teacher.
Okay.
That was Mr. Jai Inder Singh from Mayo College.
Okay.
So he joined as an English teacher. He said there is no vacancy at present, but whenever there is a vacancy, I'll inform you. So, all right, summer break came. I came to Benra during the summer break, and one day I thought of writing a letter to Colonel Goldstein. I wrote to Colonel Goldstein about and asked what has happened to my interview and the promise you made that you would take me on your staff. The next day, I received one telegram: come to Patiala and see me in my office time. He was so good, although summer break, but he always used to come here at time,
Okay.
punctual and regular, Colonel Goldstein. Next day, I came here. Then, like a gentleman, he stood up and said, Mr. Deol, I am very sorry. I kept you waiting for 6 months.
Okay.
So I said, all right, sir, this has happened, doesn't matter. He said, now you go to the office and receive your appointment letter. So
Oh, finally
I
you got
went
it.
to Mr. R.N. Sharma and received my appointment letter,
The bursar those days.
Bursa.
Okay.
So this is how I came to YPS.
And you immediately resigned from the Sainik school then?
Then I'll tell you that also, because we were hit by the government's order. We could not keep more than 30 standard acres of land,
Yeah.
although our land was waterlogged.
Okay.
But then land is land.
Yes.
This waterlogging came to an end in
70s.
70s,
Hmm.
and then it was very valuable
Yes.
to us and the family. So uh, I think it was on 10th of August when I came back from Bhubaneswar, and but I had told the wing commander over there, who was the principal, sir, I have to fight the land case,
Okay.
and my services are needed by my family. At this time, I am the eldest in the family.
The family.
So you kindly accept my resignation.
Okay.
Otherwise, it was very difficult to get out of
Sainik
these
school.
Sainik schools.
Okay.
So I got free from that side also.
Okay.
And on 10th of August, I came here and joined this school and
In the
continued
summer of
till retirement.
in the summer of 1964.
64.
That's so good to hear. So, sir, because now that's a second leg and a very interesting thing to know about your past journey before coming to YPS. How would you say that if we now have a look around to the premises and then we go ahead with the next section where we see your journey within the school years and we look around and see the new places and the buildings which, and you can tell us a bit more on what was back then in those days in those particular places, like your boarding house or the swimming pool arena and all. So shall we go, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yep. So this was the
Parking.
cycle stand, the parking and all. Okay. And this was used to be the football field also in those days?
For junior school.
Okay.
This is this
The
ground.
gardens and all, lawns and all would be the uh, football fields for the students.
This side, this area, all belongs to the junior school. All their activities over here,
Okay.
football.
And I think you remember on this, ek minute sir, rukna, on this, on the right side, that was the chemistry library and chemistry lab, physics lab, and
Physics lab.
students used to get recess food here.
Fresh refreshment.
Refreshment here, right? Chalo sir.
And tea also. The biscuits too, pastry too, sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is, I think, the way going to.
This was again, but this belonged to senior school.
Okay.
This side.
Again, field for the senior school.
Junior school up to here.
Junior school up to here. And
then a riding club.
On the left, I believe.
Hanji.
Okay.
On the left.
And on the right side, it was the riding club. I think it is still there, sir, the riding club.
Acha.
The riding club is still there. This is the present swimming pool, sir.
Swimming pool. But here was a ship.
Okay.
And ship was, destroyed. And then swimming pool came here.
Ek minute rukna, sir. So this was your this was set up in your time completely. The riding club.
Yes, riding club. Actually, we for the riding club, polo ponies were brought from Meerut.
Okay.
No, sorry, from Jaipur.
Okay.
and 7 or 8 horses were brought from Meerut.
Okay.
Those were cast away
Okay.
horses because they could not be fit up to the required standard of the army.
Okay.
Those ones.
Okay.
And the headmaster today told me that there are 70 horses at Mayo.
Mayo College. Yes, he was telling
Mayo
us.
College.
Yes.
And here I do not know what is the number now, 8 or 9.
I think probably 10 if I'm not wrong.
10?
Maybe 10.
Maybe 10.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and ਆਪਾਂ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ अभी ਅੱਗੇ I think this is the Nalagarh Park if you remember.
हाँ Nalagarh Park.
चलो देखते हैं
all
sir,
our
है ना?
all our functions about the staff where
Left तो चलते
and
प्रकुम के.
and staff dinner also used to be hosted here.
In the Nalagarh Park.
Nalagarh Park.
And then this is the 4th gate, the Nalagarh gate.
Yes, yes.
And this used to be what, sir? In your time, the lawns over here next to the
This
Nalagarh Park.
For horse riding.
Again for horse riding?
Yes.
Okay.
Horse riding.
I think these days it is a parking. I think in the mid it was for the cricket as well.
Mm-hmm.
You remember something going on this path 40 years back or 50 years back?
Yes. After the boys would go to bed, I used to have a walk over here
Okay.
around Nalagarh Park.
Okay. And where was your residence? Your residence was within the premises?
My residence, yes, it has been, I think, demolished.
Okay.
And all the ceremonies
Okay.
regarding marriage of my 3 children were held in
the
that
school.
house.
Okay. And I think if when the ship was there, sir, I think this was the way to go to the swimming pool, to the army area.
This was the way, all right, but there was no road
Okay.
path, regular path, etc. Boys used to run up to the swimming pool.
Okay. Okay. And how does it feel like now coming back to this?
Memories rush in my mind. Whose house is this now?
I think it is headmaster's house? Director's house.
Director.
This is because I think the director's house is now shifted back to the school premises. And
Acha.
yeah. I think this is leading to the houses of the
Class 4 employees.
not class 4, I guess the bursar's house is there.
Acha, Bursar's house is there.
This was your house? Colonel, there's Colonel Datta,
Acha.
the advisor. I think ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਘਰ ਹੈ sir, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ house. And
He is here.
Colonel Datta, I think he should be here. I think he's here. एक मिनट रुकना sir. The present bursar's house is on the left.
Acha, acha, acha.
Is it the same?
19 years.
Sir, your house you want to see? Take a look.
Certainly, I would like to go up to the.
ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ sir. है ना? बैठे sir? The sir is sitting here only. Datta sir.
Oh, wow, 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 wow.
Hello sir, Deol sir is here.
महाराज दर्शन हो गए आपदे दर्शन हो गए ने दर्शन
कमाल है यार कमाल है नाइस टू सी यू आफ्टर सच ए लॉन्ग टाइम यार
yes
बहुत बारी तैਨੂੰ याद ਕੀਤਾ मैं
2 I think 3 years only on
ਮਿਸਟਰ ਦਿਓਲ ਦਾ
second
ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਹੈ
on
ਮਿਸਟਰ
second
ਦਿਓਲ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਹੈ
she is all right
ਘੁਟਨੇ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ
हाँ घुटने
ਆ ਜਾ
ठीक है
ਬੈਠੋ ਭਈ
घुटने ठीक है my son younger son
ये
He sir.
oh but we have met isn't it
Yeah, we have met.
the towering figure of YPS
oh thank you so much
my lord
Thank you so much.
You remember that this was the nursery?
Hospital.
Hospital,
And,
I think.
you know,
Slow-
there
slow
was
चलने में,
one
ध्यान देना.
people tree over here.
अच्छा,
Mr. Lal Singh used to live, Mrs. Lal Singh.
कामिनी भारद्वाज जी.
Uh,
Okay.
here Mr. Das Gupta used
Okay.
to live.
Debudas Gupta.
Debu Das Gupta, yes.
Yes. And this
Oh,
is
acha, beautiful, beautiful.
this is the new headmaster's house, sir.
Ha. First it headmaster's
Ek minute
house,
hoga.
then Pulki house.
Yes. And I think you remember. I think
Ha,
over
ha,
here
ha. Yes, badminton.
the tennis
Oh,
courts are there, sir.
Uh,
I've
and,
heard, sir, the cinema was to be here.
Cinema, Mr. Harimon's time.
How it was like? एक मिनट सर रुकना. To play the cinema over here. Open air. It was
Open air.
open air. So it was like projected on the walls.
Yeah, on that wall.
Okay. Okay.
There used to be a projector here, and children used to bring their benches and chairs.
Okay.
Till Colonel Goldstein's time,
Mhm.
no Hindi picture was ever screened.
Okay.
But afterwards, no English picture.
And I think your Mahindra house is just at the back of you on the right hand side.
Yes.
That's there.
Could we go to Mahindra house for it?
Yeah, can we
Why?
go to the Mahindra house, sir? एक महिंद्रा हाउस पर लेके चलूंगा जी. MH वाल. उधर MH है ना महिंद्रा हाउस.
महिंद्रा हाउस और पीएच वो पिछला बैक साइड है ये जो डबल स्टोरी है ना ये.
अच्छा नहीं, but that was originally there.
Oh, and Mahindra.
है ना?
ये holding
हाँ
house
सर
है जो.
पीछे हाँ holding वो
And
holding.
I think
Now
Raja,
it is holding house. हाँ जी.
it was boarding house always.
हाँ.
Holding.
Holding sir,
अच्छा,
holding
अच्छा,
for the
अच्छा.
6th class students.
अच्छा.
The younger lot.
अच्छा.
So it's called holding house. जो it was earlier at the main buildings above the
main building, yes,
हाँ,
yes.
now it is here.
Mhm.
So we'll just see it now.
Tanniram and Pulki house together.
Taniram and Fulkin house is together
अच्छा.
because Taniram house building is also demolished.
When this building was inaugurated by Captain Amrinder Singh, I was here.
Okay.
And then it was lunchtime, I think.
Okay.
He inaugurated.
So this side is your
When Mahindra, this house, there is an inscription, you know, over there.
there will be some plaque or something, right? I believe जहाँ लिखा होगा, but I think it's
I think it is over there.
वो ऊपर है.
लिखा हुआ है कहीं पे.
हाँ
है ना
हाँ
वहीं पे.
Yes, लिखा हुआ है.
So this is your. This was the Mahindra house, sir. Also.
Yes, I was for 31 years connected with this.
31 years as the housemaster.
No, sometimes assistant housemaster, sometimes housemaster, sometimes resident housemaster.
Okay. Okay. Shall we go to the new thing? Let's go through that new squash, and I think we can then go to the auditorium section. I think these tennis courts were additioned in my time, sir, when I was in school.
अच्छा.
I think in your time, what was there here, sir, in your time?
It was tennis court only.
It was
This is
tennis court
during
only?
our time.
Okay.
Yes.
But I think synthetic courts came in our time.
हाँ.
Synthetic courts came in our time. I think it would be the cemented one probably then.
We had just ordinary.
Acha, you're the ordinary. How do you see this change, sir?
I'm in a foreign country. You won't see such things in many schools.
Yes, certainly.
Hyderabad I visited, then Doon School I visited,
Uh-huh.
Lawrence School, Snar I visited. So you won't find, such beautiful things, beautiful buildings, aesthetically planned.
This is the new squash court, sir.
Acha.
Indoor squash court.
Right.
just coming to the cricket pavilion.
Uh-huh.
I think this is the.
And I was there when the cricket pavilion was.
I think it was on the 75th
Mhm.
celebrations.
And at that time only I had requested for a trophy for Mr. To commemorate the memory of Mr. Babeja.
Yes.
There one trophy is already there.
There's one already there, I guess.
It's already there.
It's already there,
It's
sir.
there.
Yes, sir.
Are
it's
you
already
sure?
there. I guess so. It's there, sir.
Acha, acha,
The-
very
the
good.
basketball court here,
Mhm.
and
So DRH is no more.
DRH is no more. As far as I know, they were planning to make the indoor 50-meter pool here. I don't know whether it will come up now or no. I don't know.
But DRH was the first
No, no.
Dhaniram house.
First house was the
First
Mahindra
house.
house. Mahindra house.
Mahendra was first,
And
then
then
it was
headmasters.
second.
Headmasters was second, and the third was the Dhaniram. Dhaniram was actually post Dhaniram Kapila's leaving the school as a headmaster, and to commemorate him actually, I guess.
Mhm.
So we then coming back.
One makes feel something really very, very rejuvenating, after visiting.
Yes, certainly, sir. I also feel it the same because even after coming after just 1.5 years only, we come to the auditorium now.
Ah,
So, sir, now we are here in this VIP lodge, and as you have visited the boarding house and all those places, how did you feel after so many years visiting this school premises again?
I feel as if I were in a fairyland because so many things could not be done in a short while, and it's the interest of the management and the governors of board governors that the things have come up so quickly in such a short time. My reaction is very, very positive because this can be done only by those people who are really interested in the things, and they have done it and shown it that it could be done. And such an excellent infrastructure I did not see in any of the British schools I visited some time back.
Which school, sir, you visited?
I visited Eton College. I visited Harrow,
Okay.
Shrewsbury, Gordonstown on the coast of Scotland.
Okay.
These were the schools I visited.
And this was during your time in YPS or?
No, it was after YPS.
Okay, okay. But we are very glad to hear that the infrastructure is still better for YPS in comparison to those schools.
Yes.
That's
The present one.
the present one.
The present one is much better. I tell you, those people are leading in preserving the old writers' books,
Okay.
original ones. Same was at Eton College and same was Harrow. And
Okay.
I saw the inscription made by Churchill.
Winston
on the-
Churchill. Winston Churchill.
Yes, on the wooden desk,
Okay.
written Churchill. So, and there I saw the photograph of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru also at Harrow.
Okay.
And so many other kings and queens, but I did not know about them. I knew only about Pandit Nehru.
Pandit Nehru. But this is so good to, I think, very true you were saying all credit goes to the member of the Board of Governors and the present chairman, Raja Malvinder Singh ji.
Yes,
On
yes,
his,
yes. Of course.
of course. And coming back to the place, as you mentioned that you joined YPS on the 10th of August and 1964. Can you let us know what was your feeling on the first day at the YPS, and what all things that you still cherish that impacted you on that particular first day working at YPS?
You know, it was just like a trapped animal becoming free. Because when I was at Bhubaneswar, oh, horrible feelings in my mind. But when I came back to Patiala, well, I felt I was in heaven.
That's so good to hear. That's so good to hear. And like, what was the reaction of your family when they came to know that now you're coming back to nearby to your hometown and joining such a prestigious school back then?
They were very happy and they celebrated
With
by coming back.
in the same way as like having laddus or something in the
Yes,
ਜਿਵੇਂ ਪਿੰਡ
yes.
ਚ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ
We had prasad,
ਅੱਛਾ ਕੜਾ ਪ੍ਰਸ਼ਾਦ.
kada prasad.
That's the thing. I think the tradition which is I think going on today as well by many people, and I would also like to ask, the junior school was then located in the Lal Bagh. Could you describe what were the environment and why it was remained so vivid in your memory?
Junior school, yes, actually it was the loss of space in the senior school because the Olympic people had the downstairs with them, and
Olympic people, you mean by?
Olympic people, that there was one society here,
Okay.
sports society, maybe Punjab or Olympic one,
Okay.
but I think it was Olympic.
Okay.
They had the library table, big one.
Okay.
So they had the rooms down, Barar's room.
Maybe because of the reason.
That wing, the total wing,
Okay.
Barar's side.
Okay.
And uh, well, because it was slowly and gradually by request taken by YPS, then the classes were started in those wings.
Okay. I think the very reason why Olympic
For the
rings are over
junior
there-
school.
For the junior school. Okay.
But then, before that, the classes 4th and 5th, these were in Lal Bagh.
Okay.
Lal Bagh, but these rooms were not very good. They were not congenial even to good health.
Okay.
But teachers, they were happy that they have room at least to sit over there. The other building, the big one, which was demolished later on, it had our school hospital, then class 11th earlier, then 12th,
Okay.
living over there, boarders only.
Okay.
Boarders and Colonel Goldstein's living rooms.
Okay.
And so this continued till the new building came up. And the new building was designed during the times of Dr. Dillon.
Dr. Dillon.
And so much was hue and cry for that, but that was all forgotten because building is a building and people said, there is something, let us make use of it.
Okay. So, can you describe the atmosphere of YPS in those early years, academically, culturally, and emotionally?
Well, academically, I think it was very good because classes were not big ones.
Mm-hmm.
The number of students very less.
Mm-hmm.
So it was good to reach each student
Mm-hmm.
uh, academically, help them in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Those borders were taken care of very well.
Okay.
So that was the outstanding thing about YPS, that all boarders, if they are weak in any subject, they are taken care by the concerned teachers in the evening.
Okay. Okay.
So emotionally, yes, the little ones sometimes would cry, our house mistresses. They would
Mm-hmm.
look after, tell them stories,
Mm-hmm.
tell them the deeds of the past few years. Uh, and the students themselves, especially the girls upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
they used to treat these little ones as if they were their brothers.
Okay.
So that settled them emotionally also,
Mm.
the children.
That's so good to hear of what the atmosphere was in those particular days. And sir, you were mentioning that YPS had students from Punjab as well as from countries like Africa, England, Malaysia, and Thailand, and all over the globe. How did this diversity shape the school in those days?
School, because wherever the Punjabis go, well, they make things according to their own wishes. And the parents of overseas students, they were, I think, wiser to send their children here.
Mm-hmm.
They were taught Punjabi because Punjabis have settled abroad
Mm-hmm.
and they were doing business, good business.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then I must say, uh, culturally also it helped. Wherever the Punjabis went, they must take with them uh, Guru Granth Sahib. The
Okay.
teaching of Guru Granth Sahib in foreign lands was very good and it was appreciated.
Okay.
They sent back this, they sent back their children home in Punjab just to know about Punjab, and later on they sent their own children also. Sometime 2-3 generations they studied here
At YPS.
at YPS.
Mm. So the people definitely were sending it, and I think I've seen that in my time as well. Students are coming from Switzerland. There was a junior in my time there who came from Switzerland and Germany and all those things. I think it's still this
Canada and England and Africa.
were at the peak in those
Yes,
times.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So, what difference did you observe between the students then and the students today?
Students in those days followed the teacher's instruction
Mm-hmm.
because because you know teachers would guide them to compete for higher examinations
Mm-hmm.
and for higher job perspectives,
Mm-hmm.
but now they care only for the cash, nothing else. They do not bother about Vidya, Vinay, Virta, etc. They say it is just trash. It's not of great importance. In life, importance is given only to
Money.
the money.
Very
So
true.
the money part is cared more here. And to make a man, I must say, you need him, first of all, the body, strong body, then good knowledge, then aesthetics. Aesthetically, they should know about it, and music, painting, art. These are the things which make a boy or a man
Or a girl.
good person.
Or a girl a good person.
Yes, and develop themselves in full personality. Well, that should be the aim.
And how was the involvement of the parents then back then? And if you compare it to today, because I think it was hostel days those, but do parents used to get more involved in their child's day-to-day activities?
Now the parents have this thing in mind, we pay the fee, we must get things in return. Well, in those days, parents cared, oh, if our child is balanced personality, that is very good. And I know from Jat Sikh families, they sent their children over here. They said, well, he has developed such good taste for literature, for languages, and to appreciate whatever is good in life. And they did not care for bad things. But sometimes these students from YPS, they would go to the village and try to pick up the bad habits of the village, which was not appreciated by the parents.
Back in those days? Back in the time you were talking of?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Because Sukhdev, we talked about Sukhdev Man today.
Okay.
He record holder 0.8 seconds in 100 meter.
Okay.
That boy with us, YPS. And when he went back to the village, he started drinking. Even a boy from block, you know, video blocks are there to develop the country.
Okay.
So from a block defeated him.
Okay.
0.8. And General Harbaksh, I remember Colonel Goldstein, he announced in his annual report, if some institution could look after this boy Sukhdev Man, who has done this much, and he should be looked after carefully so that India's name goes up in athletics. So then General Harbaksh in his chairman's speech, he said, because he was the chief guest
Yep.
that day, oh, stand up, Sukhdev. Sukhdev stood up. He said, you come to me after this and I'll take care of you.
Okay.
Well, Sukhdev went to him and then he offered him, you will get JCO job,
Okay.
and but you would continue your activity.
As a
He said, I am from Sardar's family. JCOs are recruited by us to look after our land. I will not come as JCO. You can take me as a commissioned officer. Then he said, it's not my power to
Commission
recruit
you,
you as a commissioned officer. And Sukhdev never joined the army. And the result was he lost his health because he started drinking.
Okay.
So that is what happens sometimes.
Okay. Okay. I'll ask another thing, sir. So government scholars from different Indian states also joined the later in the years. How did this change the dynamics of the school?
Well, if a new person comes to our house, we are interested to know things from him. How this happens in your country, how this happens when you go to some other country. We have to pick up the uh, ways they live, they dress up, they eat, and they think. Many a time, this sort of exchange or interaction between the students, the boys, etc., that is far a better thing. That is broadens the mind of the students, and sometimes, well, it brings to the flash points also. I have seen 2-3 times boys from Bihar, they would get together to save their companion from fighting,
Okay.
and then the Punjabi boys, but the intervention of the teacher saved the situation many a time like this.
But I guess the children learn to stay in this diverse environment as well.
Yes.
In this particular thing.
Right.
Do you remember any of your students who is still connected with you as well?
Yes, many students in Chandigarh who live over there, they call me, or whenever there is celebration, marriages, etc.,
Yep.
they send the wedding card. So
Any
I-
student
I-
which you fondly remember in your school days that how he was and is still connected with you? Any mischievous one or any more intelligent one?
Dalbara Singh, the present one, he is colonel, a retired colonel, settled in Mohali.
Okay.
And P.P. Pangotra,
Okay.
3 P's. I had named him PQ.
Okay.
PQ remembers, and he came to this house also where we had gone
Okay.
little while ago. So, but unfortunately that day I had gone to some other place. I was not here. But
Okay.
he did come and paid respect to my wife.
Okay. And I think you would be very happy to know, sir, there are some students of yours who have sent a video message for you. I would like to show that to you now.
Right.
And so the first one is coming from our batch of 1964. It's Pavan Bansalji, former Railways Minister of India. So I'll just play it off.
Sat Sri Akal, sir. As AYOSA makes a documentary on you, I feel deeply privileged to pay my humble, grateful tribute to you. More than 60 years after sitting in your class at YPS, your lessons still live within me. You may have never then thought that politics would become my last resort. But when we met years later, you held me with moist eyes and said, "I'm so proud of you, my son." That moment remains a reward beyond all else. I gratefully remember how my foundation was shaped in your classroom. Without display or effort, you would walk in and draw every student through your wisdom, simplicity, humility, and affection. You shaped not just minds, but lives. I pray for your good health and long life.
Thank you.
The next one comes from Gurdial Singh Ji's daughter.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Hope you are in good spirits and very, very good health, as all our blessings are with you. Standing next to me is my husband, Perry. He's also from YPS, though he didn't have the good fortune of your teachings. The one teaching which I always remember is overcome any kind of obstacles, irrespective of whatever comes your way. Always be grateful to God. And then, of course, the good English which you taught us. We are still getting compliments that you people are good orators, and that I think all credit goes to you. Sir, we would definitely come and drop in one of these days to chit-chat of the old good times. At the moment, we wish you all the best, a very, very happy new year.
Thank you.
Sir, and all the best.
Next one comes from Fateh Ballaji from London.
Sat Sri Akal, Mr. Deol. I am Fatehveer Singh Palla from Fulkian House 1970 batch. You actually never taught us, but your son Shivkaran Deol was in my class. We have such wonderful and fond memories of you, especially the one when some of the boys who were being naughty received your legendary size 12 boot on their backsides. It was sometimes considered a badge of honor. We have had wonderful meetings with you after I left the school. Some of the events were organized by Jaspal Sekhon. Mr. Deol, I wish you all the best in the coming years and I wish you a very happy and healthy long life. Sat Sri Akal.
Thank you.
Sat Sri Akal, Mr. Deol.
The
I am Fateh.
the next one
Hi,
comes
this is
from
Hardeep, and I'm a 1976 pass out from YPS. Mr. Deol was one of our English teachers, and he was one of the hugest sardars. And I think just by his appearance, he intimidated a lot of the YPS boys, which is saying a lot. But with us girls, he was very gentle, and he belonged to the old school teachers who we all respected and feared. And we have a lot to thank them for because they are the ones who shaped us into what we are. And if we were up to any pranks and we heard the three words, "Oi, you there," we knew it was him and we would run for our lives. But thank you, sir, for making us all into the successful people we are today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Madhu
Good day to
Valbaveja.
you, sir. Sadhu Singh Deol, sir, who I remember very, very fondly. I'm so delighted and excited, and I feel so privileged to be able to send you this message today. I get connected to you, and I feel very connected to you, even though so many years have gone past. Long years after school days, which seem to have just flown by like a blur, you know. But now that I'm talking to you, sir, all those old memories come flashing by, and I'm feeling so very nostalgic. School days were the best days of our lives, most carefree, and there's a gush of fond memories, especially connected to you because you taught me my favorite subject. You were a wonderful teacher, you were soft spoken, you were kind, and besides being a teacher, you were also a guide, a mentor, and a good friend. And you taught me my favorite subject, English, in which I did my BA honors and later on my master's.
Thank you.
Sat Sri Akal, sir.
Sat Sri Akal.
I'm Rupinder Singh, batch of 1976, and I'm among the proud Yadavindrians who had the privilege of being your student. Thank you so much for shaping our lives, not only through teaching us English, but also through various other ways, including extracurricular activities. You were the first one to call me a philosopher. And today I write these books, I studied philosophy, and I thank you for shaping my life, and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Sir Charan Sparsh, I am Shaili Sujit from Bihar, 1978 to 85 MH. Sir, you were our first housemaster and also taught us English in 11th and 12th. Sir, my first impression of you was of a towering personality with a very handsome pug and the biggest palm I had seen till date. And as the time passed by, one realized you were such a wonderful human being with a lovely heart and so generous and tolerant towards Sarati boys. Sir, one will always remember you with lots of love and respect. I have been privileged to be your student. Thank you, sir, for everything. Thank you.
I am Dr. Sukhdeep Singh Boparai, an eye surgeon from Patiala. I passed out from YPS in 1973 ISC. Mr. Sadhu Singh Deol, whom we used to call Mr. SSD, taught us English literature. He was a very learned and affectionate teacher. I owe my success to Mr. SSD and wish him a long and a healthy life. Thank you.
What would you like to say about all these messages, sir?
Well, it is a very overwhelming memory, and I must say, I have lived that life once more through the boy, through these boys and girls remembering me, because otherwise I had forgotten everything, but they have brought it out from the depths of the past, and it's very, very encouraging to know such living gods and goddesses, because bringing the past into the present is something very, very unique, and they have done it very successfully today, I must say.
And you remember these students? You recognize them? You recognize these
Oh,
students?
yes.
That's good to hear. So coming back to the thing, sir, as you were housemaster and you were staying here, so how was the generally the routine of the boarders back then? If we say, was it like from morning till the evening?
Well, early in the morning at the bell was rung.
Mm-hmm.
Now with the bell would uh, children start getting up,
Mm-hmm.
and many of the children were out of the beds, and then they would go for Chota Hazri. It was
Okay.
known as Chota Hazri,
Okay.
and some of only very few, they pretended to Madam House Mistress that they were not well that day and they will not go to PT.
Okay.
But when they come to know uh, I was going around, then they would get up quickly and run to the boys and join them for PT.
Maybe they were scared of your 12 number shoe.
Yes. And uh, that way the schools, that way the boys' daily life started.
Okay.
And after PT, they would come and uh, wash themselves, those who could get time. Otherwise, mm, all the children and many of the children, they would take bath in the evening only,
Mm-hmm.
not in the morning.
Okay.
That was the routine.
Okay.
Well, then 7:45 breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
and after that 8 o'clock the school started Jan Gan Man,
Okay.
and sometimes De Shiva also. So then we lined up the children and then saw from their faces, from their dress, because dress was also checked up
Yeah.
in those days, and nails also.
Presently
Many a
also, I
time,
mean.
yes, show
Yeah.
your. Uh, well, by 8:15, everything was complete and regular teaching started.
Okay.
After 3 periods, I think the period was of 40 minutes each.
Mm-hmm.
They mm, there was
Recess.
a refreshment, maybe biscuits and tea, maybe pastry, maybe some other sweet.
Okay.
Well, after that, again, teaching started for 2 periods. Well, uh, then after the fifth period, there was lunch break,
Okay.
and after the lunch, again 2 periods.
Okay.
So that used to be the routine. And by the time it was 1 o'clock or 1:30, I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
Well, uh, the children come to the boarding house for lunch, and after lunch, 2 periods, and again they would
Evening
come back
games,
to the
evening games or the high tea,
yes,
the evening
evening
tea.
games. Before evening games, they had tea again.
Tea again.
And because it was special tea, so refreshment was also special.
Okay.
So like this, after games, bath was compulsory for every child.
Okay.
And sick boys' cases were scanned properly by madam to see if the lice was not there. Lice, you remember?
I don't know, sir.
Lice, June.
Acha, June, okay.
Because long hair, they are the breeding grounds of this.
Okay, okay.
And if the cases were dry, then madam would apply oil.
Okay.
That was done by madams.
Okay.
So after that, the prayers,
evening prayer and
evening prayer, is something from Sukhmani Sahib, something from some other Gurbani. Pothi was given to the boy.
Okay.
The boy would sit on a chair. The rest of the boys, they would sit on daris.
Okay.
So that was the routine. And again, 7:45, everything was over. Then 8 o'clock, the meals were served.
Dinners were served.
Dinner was served. And after dinner, they would change their dress, and juniors could go for rest, and seniors had to study again for some time. Sometimes it was prolonged more than 1 hour.
Okay.
Sometimes, if the homework was less,
then they had to. They can go to bed.
Less time was given.
Okay.
That was the routine.
That was very impressive. I don't know what is today, but and sir, do you remember and like did you had any engagements with His Highness Maharaja Yadvinder Singh Ji back then?
Malvinder Singh?
No, Yadvinder Singh Ji. Did you had a chance to meet him in your time? Yadvinder Singh Ji, His Highness.
I met him only twice and shook hands. One was the prize distribution, tug of war we had won. I went to take the prize.
Chatty breaking also, or the
chatty breaking too, and then once both of us judged the
riding competition.
Riding competition.
Okay.
Of our own boys and girls.
I think in those days it was Raja Ram Pratap as well, who was.
Raja Ram Pratap Singh was chairman.
Okay.
After His Highness.
Okay.
After His Highness, Raja Nalagarh Sahab.
Okay.
He was the chairman.
Okay.
And after his demise, Raja Ram Pratap Singh took over.
Okay. Okay. And but like as you mentioned, you had a chance to meet him twice. So what was the environment like within the school when His Highness used to visit? Was it something different from the usual guest arriving?
His Highness during school time never visited. It was only on ceremonial occasions His Highness visited.
Okay. And was there any special arrangements being done for him, like because he was His Highness or something?
Yes, that was decoration.
Decorations and all those
Just
stuff.
the gamlas this way or that way.
That way or
like
that way.
This.
Okay. And we have also heard that sir, in those days, we usually see in the photographs of our academic books that the presidents or the prime ministers visited, or even the chief justice visited. Did you have
Prime Minister never came. Only the vice president. Later on, he became president. He became president of India.
Who, sir?
It was Dr. Radhakrishnan.
So he came at your time?
No, not my time. Earlier.
Earlier.
It was earlier. And who else came? It was Air Marshal Arjun Singh.
Okay, in your time.
In my time.
Okay.
And I have one photograph also, I think, among these.
Okay.
Uh,
We'll have a
so,
look at those, and when you mention of the air marshal, and but I was also told that you had a privilege of meeting one of the president. What
yes,
was
Gyani Zail Singh.
what was it like for? Was it during the school time?
It was in the school time. You know, Mr. Singla,
Vijender Singla? No.
Vijayendra Singla was he was somebody else, but
Okay.
Singla, Vijayendra, yes, his father was
Okay.
MLA.
Okay.
Vijayendra Singla used to call Gyani ji Chacha.
Okay.
So, trekking as usual
Okay.
was going on,
Mm-hmm.
and I was looking after one group of trekking cyclists from Delhi to Fatehpur Sikri.
Okay.
No, Delhi to Jaipur.
Okay.
So we took our cycles up to Delhi and then wanted to go up to Fatehpur Sikri or Mathura that day.
Okay.
But we had saved one day over here.
In Delhi.
Singla told me, sir, if you permit, uh, we can meet Chacha ji. I said, who Chacha ji? Gyani Zail Singh. I said, all right. We, we will do 2 days trekking in one day and you arrange this.
Mm-hmm.
He had a great say. This Vijay Singla was so small. You
Okay.
might have seen in the picture. Shivdev, have you given that picture to him?
I guess so. He has given the picture of you with the Gyani Jail Singh ji. I guess.
Oh, Singla is sitting beside me.
Okay.
See that photograph again.
I'll see that again.
He was so small and he was giving orders to all the people in the
Rashtrapati.
Rashtrapati Bhavan. Small boy. I was really surprised because, you know, the elder Singla and Vijayendra Singla's father,
Mm-hmm.
they used to stay for many days in Rashtrapati Bhavan.
Okay.
And that is how
They
this
said
little Singla knew every servant, everybody
in the
in Rashtrapati
Rashtrapati
Bhavan.
Bhavan. Such an
So he arranged, he said, tomorrow, sir, at 8 o'clock, Gyani ji would be with us. I
Okay.
took the boys and I was told that you have to be there by 7:50
in the morning.
in the morning. Though it was a little difficult, we were staying in Punjab Bhavan.
Okay.
It is very near Punjab Bhavan,
Punjab Bhavan is
Rashtrapati
nearby.
Bhavan. So we had gone over there, and exactly at 8 o'clock, Gyani ji came over there.
Okay.
And but before Gyani ji came, I was trained by I think he was a major, by a major, how to meet Gyani ji.
Okay.
He said, you would stand on this line,
Okay.
Gyani ji would stand over there,
Okay.
and you have to do like this.
Bow. Okay.
He would not bend, but
Okay.
you have to bend.
Okay.
I said, all right.
Okay.
Jagdish, another who retired, I think, as a DIG,
Okay.
police, he was a teacher of maths here.
Okay.
He was with me that day.
Okay.
So he came, Gyani ji came and said, Ki haal hai ji? I said, all right. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆ ਇੱਧਰ ਇੱਧਰ ਉੱਧਰ ਆ ਦੇਖ ਲਿਆ ਸਾਰਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਵੀ ਕੱਲ ਜਾਇਆ ਏ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ we wanted to see him in the evening. Oh, there was a message you meet by 8 o'clock in the morning. So Gyani ji had gone to Bombay.
Okay.
So that is how I met Gyani ji.
That was such an impressive thing to know. So coming back to sir, being you were a housemaster, so we have seen that MH House has won maximum number of cockhouse in those era, in your particular time period. Is that true? And
Out of three terms, two times we won the Cock House,
yeah,
and one time Dhaniram House won.
okay,
So naturally, boys,
yeah,
if they are trained 1 year, they go to the next year also the same boys,
the same boys as
like
well.
that. So that is how the trophies were won.
Okay. And do you remember do you have any vivid memory of the time of the term and dinners? How it used to be and what was it like, the term and dinners?
Beg your pardon?
Do you remember any of the term and dinners which used to be a thing back those days?
Yes, I I do remember. I used to invite parents of local parents who could attend, and they had some contribution. Sometimes, helping in giving, uh, you say, uh, things needed in the place
Okay.
extra,
Okay.
and just helping the children in their dress, in their makeup. People who would help us like that.
Hmm.
So they were invited to, because special invitees
Okay.
they were.
Okay.
And
Okay. And so, sports at YPS excelled at your time, what you would call as a high water mark. So, what made sports so special in those years?
sports are meant to develop your body. And when sports were discussed, I sometimes used to say to the coaches,
Hmm.
coaches were from the staff itself in those days, my days. Now they started appointing, coaches from outside also during Dr. Dhillon's time.
Okay.
Uh, I said, well, if naturally one is strong, should show strength.
Hmm.
But when you train him, that means you train him at the cost of some other activity.
Hmm.
So other activity was the academics, and many time I had to uh, tell them in strong language that the parents have sent the children for education.
Hmm.
Education doesn't mean only sports. And I remember for hockey, my nephew, he was called, others were also called
Hmm.
early in the morning, and they would do so many chakkars in the stadium,
Hmm.
then come and play down in the field.
Hmm.
So the parents are keen that their children should be educated, and doing coaching them so strongly only in one discipline, that doesn't make them well educated. So we should be careful about this. Balance should be there. So that was the main point when you had raised very nicely this one,
Hmm.
because people did not come to YPS only for sports.
But
People
this
came for education.
education. But I think the same thing has happened now, sir, that parents are more involved academically and now sports is being left behind. I guess this is the change what has happened. But sir, coming to the next one is like, how important do you feel that the extracurricular activities are in shaping the student's life?
Are
Are much like how important are the extracurricular activities in shaping a student's life?
Yes, they do. Because if somebody has talent, it can't be hidden. Somebody is a good singer, the
Hmm.
voice. Somebody is a good cricketer. Somebody is a good artist. And somebody imagination has been broadened so much, he can or she can do very well in life. I think the extracurriculars activities, they they play a very important part in shaping the life of a student and what that person is going to be after getting job. Suppose somebody is an engineer. Engineering is all right, but what after that? He is not going to be doing this job of engineer throughout life. He has to be someone else also to live life.
Yes.
So that is,
the importance of
the part played by the extracurricular activities goes on.
yeah. And sir, you have spoke very highly about Colonel Goldstein. So, what qualities of his leadership left a lasting impact on you?
I think his views, his way of living, his practical things, in the sense punctuality, regularity, have played very, very important part in my own personal life because I start feeling uneasy if I am late somewhere.
Okay.
If I cannot reach on time, I always keep 15 minutes cushioning time for going and attending to jobs which are time bound.
Okay.
So he was a man who taught not only me by example. He would show like this. If we are late, he won't speak.
would
He
just say
would
the
show
time.
his watch. One naturally feels sorry.
Yeah.
So the teachers never came late. And in Mr. Javanda's time, it was my special duty to check the leaders,
Okay.
check the teachers coming late.
Okay.
And one, unfortunately, who had us later on, few months ago, I came to know, he had a great hold on uh, somebody who was very important in the school.
Okay.
So he used to come late every day, and he had told the class, because we had this system of marking the present, absent
Yeah.
in the registers itself.
Yes, sir.
So he had trained his student so that he marks present that teacher, and he would come late every day.
Okay.
So then I just informed Mr. Javanda so and so. He said, no, you bring the record. I brought the record. P was written everywhere present. So then he said, well, get the signature next morning. So because he was not there,
So
so
there was
no
no-
signature,
no signature.
I took the register to him.
Yeah.
And he called the teacher and warned him. But next day again the same thing happened, the old habit. Then he was turned out.
Okay.
And uh, this is how the things
discipline.
happen.
Yeah. And sir, you were telling that in those days there were teachers coming from foreign land as well, like Mr. Duffy, Mr. Phillips, and Mr. Messi. How did they influence the teaching methodologies in those days in the school?
Teaching methodology was not changed much. It was in the uh, Duffy and the other person, Messi. Messi created mess over here, and it was not liked, and it's not good also.
Okay.
So Duffy and the Phillips, he contributed because the way he taught dramatics, Arms and the Man, Arms and the Man was
George Bernard Shaw.
prescribed for that year.
Mm-hmm.
Children took up his way of pronouncing the words, his making gestures when the play was on.
Okay.
So that contributed definitely. But the others, they came here to enjoy the climatic conditions of this place.
This place.
Yes.
And do you remember any other teachers such as IDS Garewal ji and Gurdial Singh ji or MS Randhawa or Debudas Gupta ji? Do you remember these people?
I do remember Debudas Gupta. We were recruited on the same year, and he before the summer break, and I after the summer break that year joined together.
And so, how important do you feel that the collaboration among the teachers play an important role in the teaching methodologies within the YPS?
Yes, it is, I must say, but each one for themselves or their selves, but certain people who had the knack to take good steps in teaching, well, they would definitely influence the others. For instance, I and Mr. Bhardwaj, we went to foreign language teaching in Hyderabad. So we got some good points there.
Okay.
And I must say, happily, I was elected as the president of that All India English Teachers Association.
Okay.
Of that year.
Of that year.
So,
it does really happen.
And the good points which we got from there, here in the form of discussion, we told them how they are doing now, the latest, because of Foreign Language Institute concerned with the latest things.
Yes, sir.
So, how we could improve our teaching methods.
Teaching methods. And so, you were the staff editor of the school's annual magazine or the news bulletin. What was its purpose and impact on the students? Like, what was its main purpose to get it done?
Everyone whose article appeared in this, let's say monthly or annually, was feeling very happy.
Okay.
Because the magazine or the bulletin, it was sent to all the public schools, to all the parents.
Okay.
So it had great impact on the news pattern.
News pattern.
The parents came to know what was going on in the school, as it is done now.
As it is done now, very much so. And so trekking and tours was so important activity. What did such experiences teach the students beyond textbooks?
Yes. Hills teach us, nature teaches us what books do not teach. And this activity was started by the late Maharaja Yadvinder Singh ji. Okay. He himself did trekking that year along with Sardar Gurdial Singh.
Okay.
So
this was have been which year, sir?
It was before 64.
Okay, before 64. Okay.
And you know, on trekking we learn how to cooperate, how to live for each other.
Yes.
And we learn about these hill people.
Yes.
And we learn about the hills, the vegetables, the trees, the animals there. And we learn to rough out also.
Rough out also.
Because it's not the cozy beds in which you sleep every day here.
Yes.
There we had to sleep on the ground. I know when I went for the first time on trekking, although I had done trekking in Bhubaneswar also, but it was in the daytime. Here trekking was different because we have to carry our own burden. The things needed by us on trekking, these were packed in the
rucksacks.
Yes, rugs. And then on my first trekking, we went from Chal to Simla. We had to go on foot.
Okay.
So then we reached Chal. It was evening. Sardar Harpal Singh was with me that day, and we could not find place anywhere to spend the night. Then we went to Gurdwara Sahib. There is a Gurdwara Sahib near the palace.
Okay.
In Chahal.
In Chahal.
Then Pai Sahib told us, I have no other place except this, where sometimes the the horses are brought here, and the horses were there. Then we requested the horsemen to take these out because human life was more important. And then myself and some boys, we cleaned their, excreta.
Yep.
And then lied on the ground.
Lie on the ground.
For the night.
For the night.
And the next day, again in the wood, small cottage, and we were near about 15 or 14 boys and 2 of us. So there, with each other, squeezing.
So, sir, you had a good innings in the GGS, Sangrur. I would to also ask that you mentioned that there was a 500-year celebrations for the Guru Nanak Dev Ji in the YPS. So, what was it like?
It was to create awareness about the teachings of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And we were lucky to have one personality here who was connected with the Gurus. It was Pai Ardaman Singh. He was Pai Sahib of Bagadiya, and because his 2 granddaughters and 1 grandson who was the descendant for the Gaddi of Bagadiya Sahib, so they had come over here. They were students, and they brought something which was quite unique. I had never seen in life before that and after that. And what was that? One pothi originally written by Guru Nanak Dev Ji. That was there, and then one Sankh type thing. Sankh, in the sea, many types of creatures are there, and Sankh, which you blow and create sound.
Shank in the mandars which we see.
Mandar. That was there. So then I could have darshan of that, and we had competitions, and in painting, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Shivdev, he got the prize for Mithender Art Shield. But it was on a huge, just like those planks.
Canvas.
Canvas was wood because in the house it was wood only. So that was there. So
that was all
Pai
about...
Sahib gave a lecture on Guru Nanak's teaching, which were these 3 teachings. Well,
And
Harm.
that was they celebrated the
Yes,
500
yes,
years.
yes.
And sir, after retiring in the 1994 or 95, as we know, how do you look back of your 31 years of uh, experience at YPS?
Well, I always think my life has been utilized very well by me because of YPS.
Mm-hmm.
If I had gone to second rate or third rate government jobs,
Mm-hmm.
well, I could not be so happy and my family could not rise as from ashes. We have risen from ashes after watering login.
Okay.
So I always feel very happy and proudly tell other people also, well, it is my belief in great God
Mm-hmm.
and the family has risen because of His grace and blessing.
Okay. And sir, you say that YPS enabled you to educate not only your children but your extended family. What does this thing eventually signifies to you?
Extended family means your nephews, uncles,
Yep.
and on girls' side,
Like YPS
aunties.
enabled you basically
Yes, yes,
to educate all your family.
yes,
How does
yes.
this feeling comes up in those days?
And one of my nephew is a colonel, full-fledged colonel,
Mm-hmm.
going to retire very soon.
Mm-hmm.
And another was at PPS Naba, Nagendra. He was head of junior school. So then my brother, uh, unfortunately, who passed away a few days ago, he
I'm so
was
sorry to hear.
chief security officer of the State Bank of Patiala earlier. Now it is State Bank of India.
Mm-hmm.
So, and other relations also.
Okay.
And most of all, I was a sort of big sport to the ill people of my village. They would come to Rajendra Hospital. They
Mm-hmm.
would ask my address from my people in the village
Mm-hmm.
and they would come to my house. I
Mm-hmm.
would help them coming to the doctors
Okay.
and requesting the doctor to look after their patient. And
So eventually YPS did give you a lot
yes,
in
yes,
terms of family as well. So I
yes.
would also like to digress a bit, and I just missed asking you one thing. Earlier those days when it was just boys' school, boys used to enact as a female lead role in plays, which later on got changed when the girls' strength increased to approximately 50%. So how did you see this change eventually happening from where no girls approximately to like 50% strength of girls?
Well, people realized in the city the good things about public school education and they sent their daughters to the school to learn those good things.
Hmm.
And when girls came here, naturally they would take part in all the activities of the school and
Yep.
dramatics and debates. These were very simple,
Yep.
and the parents were very happy to help the girls to
Hmm.
come to the stage because stage fright is gone
Stage fright is
once
gone.
the girls come on the stage.
That's good to
Well,
hear.
this way it helped the girls also, and some of them grew in life to acting extra outside also.
Okay. And sir, if you would like to define YPS in one statement, what would you say?
Well, I think it's a heaven on earth if one wants to be a person of some importance.
Hmm. That's a good one, sir. And what advice would you like to give to the young teachers entering the profession of teaching these days?
Well, I would like to give only one advice. They should be masters of their subject, and through the subject, they can teach many things. Otherwise, they can go astray if they do not take the proper teaching of the subject. In explanations, in annotation, they cannot improve the students. Well, if they are masters of their subjects, then through them, comparison, well, and quality, they can teach to the children, and the children would appreciate because, well, the teacher is broadening their mind about the subject, and through the subject, the other subjects also.
Okay, that's a wonderful advice. And what values from your teaching days do you feel are most important for the today's students to emulate?
I think uh, aesthetics is one thing which this value has been totally ignored. Parents, students, they care only for marks, percentage, but they do not care for the beautiful things in this world, and they do not care, they do not appreciate what is beautiful because they have not learned. They have learned only to count the cash that is there.
Yeah.
And the parents also, they follow the same line. They count the cash. They do not care for
Education
as
part.
a person, as a man, as a woman, what qualities they should imbibe.
What quality? What a great thing, sir. And finally, sir, how would you like the future generations to remember your contributions to YPS?
It is up to them because it is not in my hand to make myself remember. It is up to them.
That's good.
How they like.
How they like.
Well, as I feel, you know,
But they
as
should
we
remember-
feel about our teachers.
They should remember the 12 number boot. 12 number. Yeah. And, so, sir, thank you so much for taking time for this interview. It has been a really pleasure to have you in the school after many years and coming to know about all your experiences and back then. It is really an honor, and once again, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for taking this trouble of
No, sir.
spending the day discussing about the past and recreating things which had gone so deep in my mind. I have been dreaming about YPS, you know, every third, fourth day there is a dream. I am going on trekking. I am teaching class 12th, like that. So it's really wonderful. It is a real, living, solid thing in front of me that I have lived today.
Thank you so much, sir. Sat Sri Akal.
Welcome.
Sat
Sat
Sri
Sri
Akal.
Akal.